I just want to finish off with the most talked about topic in the last couple of weeks, Canelo and the whole Clint Brutal drug situation. Now it's come out that they're offering fans refunds on their tickets, which may be an indicator that the fight might not be happening. What's your sort of thoughts about the whole situation?
My gut feeling is I don't think the fight will happen. Okay. I think we're getting too close to it now anyway. The whole thing's really disappointing, isn't it? I mean, let's be honest. There's no place for drugs in the sport. There's so much smoke and mirrors when it comes to it, and you're never quite sure what the real story is. And but I'll tell you, if Canelo has been taking stuff, it's horrendous. If it is a genuine mistake, then they've almost got to sort of prove that. It's it's innocent till proven guilty. It's almost the other way around. And once you failed a test, it's pretty difficult to sort of get that. I mean, we've got Alexander Povetkin, of course, on Saturday night as well, and a lot of people think he shouldn't even be fighting, but he is, and David Price has got this amazing opportunity, and money talks, and fighters want to get paid, and it's difficult. It's a very difficult area, and I'm so sad because I really wanted to see that fight. Everyone did, the rematch. It was great the first time round. I thought Golovkin won comfortably, but it was all set for a great rematch, and I just don't think it will happen now. Whether it will happen, there's a lot of money involved, but it will happen at some point soon, maybe. That was the date, wasn't it? The Cinco de Mayo weekend, and I mean, will Golovkin fight Danny Jacobs, who'll be in shape from the week before? Will he fight Billy Joe? Or who knows? It's we just have to wait and see. I don't know, but I would doubt the fight would happen now.
Sorry, just one more question. Obviously, you're head of Sky Sports Boxing. We've seen BT Sport and Frank Warren come into the game last year, the year before, late year before.
Absolutely.
How much have you had to raise your game, and how much have these pay-per-views that you have to put on annually have to be to the highest of qualities for the fight fans to sort of pick between whichever one?
Frank Warren's a great promoter. Frank Warren is a great survivor. He's been a boxing man for so many years, and he always finds great stories, puts on great fights, and I think I think you're right. I think as soon as Eddie Hearn found out about that big deal with BT, he was like, right, okay, we've got to raise our game, and that's exactly how we look at it. We want to deliver to our customers the best we possibly can. I've got a passionate team that work night and day, delivering content, all sorts of different forms, online, on linear, and on Sky Sports News, everywhere, and we don't stop. We want to just keep going and do the best we can. But it's fantastic to have competition in there. BT, ITV. I went up to the Groves Eubank fight. I went up as a fan. It was not our show, but did I not tweet about it? Of course I tweeted about it. It's great for boxing. We can't have all the sweets in the jar. We're lucky enough. We've followed Anthony Joshua from the very beginning, and that's been brilliant, and we've got great fights coming up, with the likes of Amir Khan back on Sky. We've got Katie Taylor in that unification in New York. We've got so much ahead, so many great undercard fights here, but we can't have everything, and I think it's really good for boxing that there are a lot of TV companies and radio, Talk Sports, New Deal, that that are fighting for the rights and fighting for the best fights, and that can only be great for boxing fans, can't it?
And what message do you want to give out to the fight fans for Sky Sports 2018? What can they expect, and what can they expect on Saturday night as well?
Well, huge events, big nights, big fights. I think that obviously we've got AJ and Parker on Saturday night, which we can't wait. And Adam Booth's got a couple of great fighters on the bill. Ryan Burnett, I think, is
Adam and Adam.
Ryan Burnett's a terrific fighter, defending his world title. Tough one on paper, that.
It is.
I think it is tough. Yeah. And Josh Kelly, well, he thinks he's probably the most talented you've ever had.
I've said it before.
You say it again?
I'll say it after the fight.
You said after the fight. After the fight. Good to see you, Adam. I think, look, Josh Kelly, Joshua Boazzi, Joe Cordina, the future's really bright. So, look, you've got so much to look forward to. As I said, Amir Khan back in Liverpool, can't wait for that. Katie Taylor, Danny Jacobs fight in New York. You've got Hay Bellew the week after. I think if Josh comes through on Saturday night, we're going to be going to Newcastle with him and Lewis Ritson in June. Looking forward to that. Jane McDonnell. We've got what else? We've got Adrian Broner. We've got Badu Jack and Adonis Stevenson. That's a great fight. I think. Listen, it's a really good lineup. But as I said, there's there are good fights on other channels. You know, James DeGale's going to be on Box Nation next week, and you know, it's good that there's competition for us. As I said, we can't have everything, but we'll try and deliver the best we can on what we have. And I think obviously the likes of Anthony Joshua and the big Sky Sports box office nights are, you know, special, and it's because of the whole week like we saw today. It's the build-up as well as the night itself, and hopefully everyone's enjoying boxing out there at the moment.
Adam, thank you very much for talking to FightHype.com. Thank you so much.